And welcome back, and it is the 15th of April, higher plus 5 a day. I haven't zoomed in yet, but this first question looks quite fun, but let's go for it anyway. Right, key to these questions, read them carefully. Let's do this word for word. So 6, congruent means the same. Small circles are drawn inside of a larger circle. Find the percentage of the large circle that is shaded. Right, now, with all circle questions, the key is the radius, and you need to set up a line, and actually it's helped me out because it's given me a dotted line here, which has made this much easier to sort of make it fall out nicely. You need to find a line that gives you both radii in terms of each other. Then you need to make an assumption. Now, I could say that this length here is r, which means that this is r, and this is r, and this is r, and therefore there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 r's across, or in other words, 4 circles times 2. However, the question wants a percentage. So I can make this much easier for myself by getting rid of the whole r straight away. So if I do something slightly different, if I say let this r equal 1, in other words, a small circle has a radius of 1, then the big circle, I'm going to do a different colour. So the big circle has this radius here, which is 4 lots of r, which means my big circle has a radius of 4. And then we just do some maths, because it only wants a percentage. It's not setting up as an algebraic equation or anything. So I can therefore say, well, let's do the area of the big circle. So the area of the big circle equals pi times r squared, which is 4 squared, which is 16 pi. The area of the little circle is going to be, well, the radius is 1, so it's going to be pi times 1 squared, which is pi. And there are 6 of those, so in other words, this shaded area is going to be 16 pi, the whole area, minus 6 pi's, because there's 6 circles, which is 10 pi, which means the percentage of the larger circle that is shaded is going to be 10 pi divided by 16 pi, which is pi's cancel, 10 divided by 2 is 5, 16 divided by 2 is 8, which is 5/8, which you may or may not know, but it's a good idea to sort of know your eighths anyway, is 62.5%. Good, straightforward-ish question, but a hard one if you're not sure how to start. Next question. Quite enjoy that question. The diagram shows, this feels like a standard tangent question, doesn't it? The diagram shows a circle, x squared plus y squared equals 8. Now, straight away, just be careful, because the radius here is not 8, it's the square root of 8, which is 2 root 2. Find the gradient of the line OP. Okay, so the gradient of the line OP, so I'm going to write OP here, goes up 2 across 2, so 2 over 2, which is 1. Find the gradient of the tangent. Well, this feels quite easy, doesn't it? So minus 1, negative reciprocal. And then we knew where this was going. Find the equation of the tangent. Well, the tangent is going to be y equals minus x, the minus from here. So minus x plus c. I'm going to use 2, so 2 equals minus 2 plus c, which means that c is equal to 5, no, not 5, 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. And therefore, I'm going to write my answer as y is equal to minus x plus 4. Excellent. Next question. I thought I saw some algebra coming up, and I did indeed. Solve. Let's zoom in. It just means I can write it slightly neater then. Now, I'm going to do the longer version, but you can jump straight to step 2 straight away. So step 1 that you don't have to do is you just make everything the common denominator. Let me write it out first. 2x minus 3 all over 2x minus 3, 3x plus 1 is equal to 1. Now, you can write that. If that makes you happier, absolutely fine. Don't worry about it at all. You can jump straight to the next step, which is basically where you multiply that by that and bring this up here. So actually, I'm going to go over to here because I'm going to have a bit more space. If you're comfortable, I can do this in one go. Now, I'm also going to expand the numerator just because I don't have a lot of space to do this. So 3 times 3x is 9x plus 3 plus 4x minus 6 is equal to 2x minus 3, 3x plus 1. Be careful of doing too many steps in one go, though, because you can make a silly error and you'll lose loads of marks for not showing what you're doing. Anyway, 9x plus 4x is 13x. 3 minus 6 is minus 3. Expand the brackets, which is going to be 6x squared plus 2x minus 9x is minus 7x. Minus 3 times 1 is minus 3. Collect everything on the right hand side. So 6x squared. 13 minus 7 is minus 20x. and minus 3 or plus 3 minus 3, in other words, these things cancel, got there eventually, is equal to 0. Okay, interesting one. Right, let's factorise this. So take out a 2, that's going to be 2x times 3x minus 10, which means that that's going to tell me that x equals 0, and this is going to tell me that x is equal to 10 over 3. What does it want to do? It wants me to solve, which means I need to find x, and I've done that. So actually that's my answer. So let's write them neatly. So x equals 0, x is equal to 10 over 3. Actually, I quite enjoyed that last question as well. Good questions today. First question, I love those problem questions. Second question really led you through the tangent nice and neatly. And third question, good bit of algebraic fractions that you should be okay with. Definitely do more practice if you're not okay with that. And that's it. Let me know how it went for you. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks all.